A very good morning to all the students of class ninth. Today we are going to study Social Science, Chapter 8, Framing of Constitution and its Features. Part 1. What is the meaning of Constitution? Constitution means any systematic collection of rules designed to govern a country's regime. It's known as Constitution. Yes, we know that it's a systematic compilation of sets of rules to run the government of a country. And this Constitution can be in a written or unwritten form. And our Constitution starts with the preamble. What is the importance of Constitution? See, Constitution is the basic and the most important document. Why the laws of the country are based on the Constitution only. Country's constitution and the constitutional laws should be subject to relevant provision. The constitution is superior to all the laws of the country, and this constitution involves what? Periodically changing requirements of the people's aspiration, expectations, interest, as well as the emotion, which are high. That's the reason constitution is known as a live and a basic document. See, it is known as the basic document. And why do we need this constitution? Why? Because it lays our certain ideas that forms the basic of the kind of a country that we as a citizen aspire to live in. And it also helps the constitution to upload the ideas, values, and the beliefs of the citizen of a country. Process of framing the constitution. See who all are involved in the formation of this constitution. We'll see this. Before independence, the British government on 25th March 1946 handed the duty to the cabinet mission of three members to find a solution to the questions of Indians' independence. See, it is what said that before independence, the British government was there. They handed the this duty of constitution to the cabinet mission of the three members. What? To find out the solution to the questions of Indian independence. On the basis of recommendations of the cabinet mission, the Constituent Assembly was constituted. What was formed? The Constituent Assembly was formed with the structures of the Constitution, and it was decided. All this string was decided. The Constituent Assembly comprised 389 members. See how many members were there? 389, in which various members from different religion, caste, gender, and the people from various geographical diversification. See, the geographical diversification means what? Holding security from the different region of the country. They were there in this. Political representatives were there, and the experts from the various sectors were also included in this assembly. And who were they? Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, Shyam Prasad Mukherjee, H.P. Modi, H.V. Kamnath, Frank Anthony, Kanayalal Munshi, Krishna Swami Iyer, Baldev Singh. See, all these were included, and in that women representative also were there. And who were they? Sarojini Naidu, Vijay Lakshmi Pandit, etc. They all were the members of the Constituent Assembly. And Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the president of the Constituent Assembly. See, in this, I said now Frank Anthony that he was representing to the Anglo-Indian committee, and H.P. Modi, he was representing the Parsi community. See, all this community has a various constitutions and the scholars in this. And in this, a drafting committee was also appointed to draft the constitution under the chairmanship of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. He was the chairman of this, and the Constituent Assembly started working from 9th November 1946. The Constituent Assembly started its work from 9th November 1946. The Constituent Assembly met for 166 sessions spread over a period of, see how many sessions were there? 166, and the time period was 2 years, 11 months and 17 days. Members of the assembly had discussed threadbare, each and every detail, what they have discussed, each and every details of its provisions, keeping in concern the matter of constitutions of different countries. In this constitution, there are 295 articles and 8 appendices. Appendices means what? A section or a table of subsidiary matter of the end of a book or any document. It was 8 appendices after amendments. Amendments means a minor changes or the addition that is designed to improve the text or a piece of legislation they made. After amendments with 395 articles and 9 appendices, the constitution was framed. In this way, the constitution was framed. On 26 November 1949, the constitution was unanimously passed in the Constituent Assembly, and it was passed on 26 November 1949. On 26 January 1950, we all know it's our Republic Day, Constitution of India came into existence and India was declared as a republic nation. Thereafter, every year on 26 January, we celebrate Republic Day with national fervor. In the national constitution, we have four lions. We know that as a national emblem, and the national slogan. What is that? Satyamev Jayate. It is means that truth will always win. The Constitution provides for citizenship, rights, and the duties of the people, directive principles of the state policy, union state relation, election and emergency provision. All these things are providing, the Constitution provides us. Thus, the Constitution of India is the most detailed and elaborated national document. See, this is the preamble. I'll read it for you. We, the people of India, having solemnly means what? A formal and a designed manner. Solemnly resolved in constitute India into a sovereign. Sovereign means is a government that operates its own independent nation without interfering from any foreign power. Socialist, secular, socialist, secular means does not mean separation of any religion from the state. Democratic, democratic republic, we know it's a state with a supreme power that is held by the people and their elected representative. Democracy is a form of government in which the common people holds the political power and can rule either directly or through the elected representative. See, by democracy, republic, sovereign, socialist, secular, and to secure to all the citizen justice for social, economic, and political, liberty of thoughts, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and opportunity, and to promote among them all is a fraternity. Fraternity, we all know what is the meaning of fraternity: a group of people sharing a common profession or any interest. That is a fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and the integrity of the nation. Integrity means the quality of being honest and having a strong moral principle. Integrity of the nations. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. See, now what is preamble? Preamble is the core and the important part of Constitution. Indian Constitution begin with preamble. Yes, it is an important part, and our Constitution begins with this preamble only. The words written in the preamble highlights the soul of our Constitution. The preamble remains unchanged till 1976. See, it remained unchanged till what? 1976. In 42nd constitutional amendments in 1976, the words socialist, secular, unity, and integrity of nations were added. See, which words were added? Socialist was added, secular, unity, and integrity of the nation, they all were added in the constitution. The preamble verbalizes the fundamental objectives of the Constitution. See what the preamble means, they verbalize to us the fundamental objective of the Constitution. aims, ideas, and principle. Therefore, the preamble straightway gives a clear insight of the role of welfare. The preamble reflects Constitution's framers' psychic and the importance of the preamble. What is the importance of this preamble? The preamble, as a soul of the Constitution, is also an important necessity. And to understand this framing of any law or its interpretation, preamble gives proper guidance to us. To understand the policy behind the framing of any law, preamble plays an important role. See, it plays important role where to understand the policy behind framing this law, and it also gives us a proper guidance. The preamble is a useful tool to avoid the trouble in the interpretation of the constitution, and it is also an important tool to avoid the troubles. When any ambiguity or obscure detail in the laws arise, preamble helps in understanding and interpreting the law. See, when any obscure arises, then what this preamble helps us to understand and interpreting what the law is. Thus, the preamble serves as a compass to understand the provision of the constitution law. Preamble is national's unity, integrity, and its standard crust of brotherhood. What among the citizens who are having the noble sentiments and ideas. Preamble is backed up high ideas and goals. See, preamble is all these things it includes in the preambles. Thank you. Hope you all have understood till here. In the next video, we'll see further.